She didn't need a trophy in her hands to feel like she'd won something bigger, because after the most emotional, exhausting, and career-defining season of her life, Amanda Anisimova finally got the one thing she'd been missing: home. Welcome to Net Rush Report. Let's get straight into it. Amanda Anisimova just wrapped up a season that completely reshaped her place in the tennis world. No Grand Slam title yet, but two massive WTA 1000 trophies in Qatar and China, two Grand Slam finals at Wimbledon and the US Open, and a run to the Final Four at the WTA Finals. A season powerful enough to put the entire tennis world on notice. And after all of that, she didn't go to a resort, didn't disappear for a private vacation, didn't jump into endorsements or media appearances. Instead, she went back to where everything began. Because this week, Amanda reunited with the people who shaped her story long before the bright lights and stadium crowds. Her mother Olga, and her older sister Maria, who made an incredibly rare appearance alongside her husband Kevin Egee and their two sons. And the moment Amanda posted those reunion pictures, fans felt something special. It wasn't just a family gathering. It was a full-circle moment for a player who's fought through grief, pressure, expectation, and the weight of an entire sport watching her grow up. The family moment likely took place in Florida, where Amanda's entire tennis journey began. The sunlit pictures showed warmth, laughter, and the calm that rarely exists in a professional athlete's world. For the first time in months, there was no Aryna Sabalenka across the net, no cameras, no ranking scenarios, no pressure. Just family. In the photos, fans noticed Maria's two young sons, including Jackson, the same little boy who joined Amanda on court after her Wimbledon quarterfinal win. His smile went viral at the time, and now he was smiling again, reunited with his aunt after one of the most intense seasons of her life. Amanda looked relaxed, grounded, and almost relieved, as if she had finally given herself permission to breathe. Because ever since the world learned about the heartbreaking loss of her father Konstantin in 2019, fans have known how deeply Amanda values her inner circle. Konstantin wasn't just her biggest supporter. He was her coach, her foundation, and the quiet architect of her early success. Losing him at just 52 to a sudden heart attack nearly ended her career before it truly began. But Amanda pushed forward, and now, in 2025, she is living the season he always believed she could create. And at the center of that support system stands her mother, Olga. Olga Anisimova has always been a private figure, but her impact is undeniable. Born in Russia, she later moved to the United States with her husband, building a life from scratch so their daughters could have opportunities they never had. She worked in finance and logistics, maintaining stability while the family navigated the expensive world of junior tennis. Fans rarely see her in public, but Amanda's reunion photos captured something powerful. Olga smiling proudly, standing beside her daughter, watching her succeed not just as an athlete, but as a person. And that brings us to someone Amanda has always credited as a key influence in her life. Long before Amanda became a global tennis name, Maria Anisimova was the first tennis star in the family. She was 10 years old when the family relocated to Florida so she could pursue tennis more seriously. Amanda, still a toddler at the time, idolized her big sister and soon picked up a racket herself. But while Amanda continued toward the tour, Maria took a very different path, one that shocked people when they finally learned about it. After finishing her tennis years, Maria entered the world of elite academics. She attended the world-famous Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, earning her Bachelor of Science in Economics in 2010. Then came the corporate world. First Goldman Sachs, then Bank of America, where she rose so quickly she made Forbes' 30 Under 30 list. She spent nearly 7 years at Bank of America before becoming a portfolio manager at Loop Capital. Amanda has always spoken about Maria with admiration, once calling her my biggest role model. And those words became even more meaningful when the sisters reunited this week, because Maria rarely appears in Amanda's public tennis life. This reunion wasn't just a family hangout. It was a reminder of where Amanda came from, who shaped her values, and why she continues to push through the difficult moments. Seeing Maria, her husband Kevin, and their two children in the same frame as Amanda was more than a nice family moment. It was symbolic. It showed that behind Amanda's rise to the top of tennis is a family that rebuilt itself after tragedy, stayed connected through difficult times, and continues to support her in every chapter. This season was Amanda's best, but also one of her most emotionally taxing. She played deep into every major tournament. She handled 2 heartbreaking Grand Slam final losses. She fought through a brutal WTA Finals semifinal against Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 1 who remains one of the most physically demanding opponents in tennis. And she carried expectations that most players never fully recover from. So when fans saw her smiling with her mother, laughing with her sister, holding her nephews, standing in the warm Florida sun with no racket in her hand and no exhaustion in her eyes, they understood. This was Amanda resetting, rebalancing, recharging, because the 2026 season is going to be massive for her. She has proven she can win WTA 1000s. She has proven she can reach Grand Slam finals. The next frontier, the next step in her journey, is capturing her first Slam title. And moments like this reunion are what help players find the strength to make that final leap. Her family suffered loss. Her family fought for stability. Her family rebuilt. And now her family stands beside her at the moment she begins to transform from a rising talent into a legitimate, long-term contender for world number 1. Amanda didn't win every match this year, but she won something more important: momentum, maturity, belief, and a deeper sense of purpose. Her reunion with her mother, her sister, and the next generation of the Anisimova family wasn't just cute content, it was a message. Amanda Anisimova isn't going anywhere. She's recharged, she's grounded, she's ready. And 2026 might just be the year everything changes. Thanks for watching NetRush Report. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and stay tuned. Bigger stories, deeper insights, and the best tennis coverage coming up next.